Reports coming out of Iraq about a disturbing incident at a camp housing Iranian dissident refugees. Iraq portrays it as a scuffle. The Iranian exiles who oppose Ahmadinejad in Tehran are calling it a massacre. CNN's Brian Todd is investigating for us. Brian, really disturbing information we're getting. What are you learning?
Wolf, there's still confusion over exactly what happened at this camp today. The State Department acknowledges there was loss of life there, and U.S. officials are pinning the blame squarely on the Iraqis. For decades, they've opposed one of America's bitter enemies, the People's Mojahedin of Iran, long a thorn in the side of Iran's Islamic regime. For years, thousands of Mujahedin members have been given refuge at a place called Camp Ashraf in neighboring Iraq. Those Iranian exiles now say Iraqi security forces, who are close allies of the U.S., attacked the refugee camp and killed at least 30 people on Friday. They say women are among the dead. The People's Mujahedin posted videos online of what appear to be Iraqi troops shooting at crowds, and at least one case of a military vehicle ramming into a man. CNN could not confirm that the videos, which are edited, were filmed at the camp. I spoke with Ali Safavi, who's with a group allied with the People's Mujahedin.
In my view, this is a definitive crime against humanity.
Iraqi army officials confirmed there was a conflict at the camp, but say Iranian exiles armed with shovels and stones provoked it, a charge denied by the exiles. The Iraqis also say they didn't use live ammunition. The State Department says while U.S. officials don't know exactly what happened at Camp Ashraf, this crisis and the loss of life was initiated by the government of Iraq and the Iraqi military. But Safavi also has accusations against the U.S., saying an American military unit had been inside the camp just before this incident.
Unfortunately, it was ordered out of the camp hours before the attack took place on the residents.
Who ordered them to leave?
Their command in Baghdad.
In a statement to CNN, an official with U.S. forces in Iraq says the claims being made that a U.S. battalion was ordered away from Camp Ashraf are completely false. There was never a battalion there. That Iranian exile group has been on the State Department's list of terrorist organizations. I asked analyst Ken Robinson why.
Assassinations. Targeted political assassinations.
And have they since renounced all that?
They have. I don't have any credible reports that say they participated in that type of behavior in years.
There have been widespread bipartisan efforts in Washington to get the People's Mujahedin removed from the terrorism list. A State Department terrorism report indicates the last time that group engaged in terrorist activities was in 2003. Wolf.
This Camp Ashraf in Iraq, it's been a boiling point for a long time.
That's right. The Iranian regime has been pressuring the Iraqis to dismantle the camp. The people in the camp say that if that happens, they're going to get deported to Iran and maybe killed. The Iraqi regime has actually considered doing that. They haven't obviously done that yet. The People's Mujahedin told us they believe that the Iraqis, Nouri al-Maliki and his government, are taking their marching orders from Iran with regard to this camp and all the actions that have happened there. An Iraqi official we contacted said that's preposterous, not happening.
They have had good relations, though, the Iraqi government and the Iranian government.
That's right, they have.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks very much. Stay on top of the story for us.